Hi guys, it's the Millwall Shoop here, and this is our fan score prediction for the game against Huddersfield at home on Saturday. So first of all, let's have a look at the opposition. Huddersfield, managed by Darren Moore, currently sit 21st in the table, just one place below us, and they are coming off a really poor result in midweek, the 3-1 loss to Preston at home, and we are also coming off a midweek loss, but to be fair, that loss was against a top side in this division in Leicester, and like I said in my vlog, there is no shame to losing 3-2 to Leicester, and you never know, if it weren't for a certain man in goal, we may have even got a result. So my prediction for this game, wow, this is a must win game, easily our biggest game of the season so far. You know, if we lose in QPR, get a result on Saturday, then we do drop into the relegation zone. I just think the players need to show a bit of fire and a bit of passion, and we will get it over the line. And to be fair, we did definitely see signs of that in the first half of that Leicester game. So I'm going to predict a win. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win with Nisbet and Bradshaw to get the goal. So I'll see you all on Saturday. Come on, you Lions.
Hello Millwall Tube, this is my post-match analysis for the Leicester game last night. Well, I think we're all surprised. Thought we definitely need to score the first goal to have any chance last night, but what a great finish from Bradders. Crossover from Muzzy, what a great header. Need to see a few more of them. Some better finishing. We done really well, I thought, the first half. We kept our shape really well. I thought we frustrated them. They might have had 80% possession, but did they look like scoring much? I think they had one effort on goal in the first half. Let's go to the second half. Oh dear, sorry to point fingers at players again, but Sarkic, 2 goals definite he was responsible for last night. And again, the goal against Cardiff last week, that's 3 soft goals. I think we let him really soft goals last night. I don't know what Bart must be thinking, why he's got in. It's all right talking about Sarkic with his distribution, but he ain't getting the basics right. He's not getting his positioning right, coming over from corners. He's fluffing his lines, dropping balls. He cost us points again last night. We need another goal in, although that's not going to happen now after spending about $1 million for Sarkic. Bart must be wondering what he's doing now to get back in the team. I still don't get Campbell. Sorry to point fingers. He didn't have a terrible game last night, but I don't know why he's starting 2 games in a row. Billy must be wondering what he's got to do to get in the team. On to the Huddersfield game. Well, we've got 3 in a row, all big games as far as I'm concerned. This one, the Stoke one, and the Boxing Day game against QPR. We need to start picking up points. I have got faith in the new manager. I think we're starting to look like a more cohesive team, but we start needing to get some points on the board. I'm going to go for a confident 2-0 win to Millwall, and I'm going to go for our 2 strikers, Nisbet and Bradders, to score the goals. Come on, you Lions.
Video of Millwall Tube for the home game against Huddersfield on Saturday. Going by results recently, this is a 100% must win. It's a big task coming over Christmas, and out of the next 3 games, I think we've got Huddersfield, Stoke and QPR, and we've got to get 6 points out of the 9 guaranteed, otherwise we are in serious trouble. I don't think we'll go down this year. I don't think we're that bad. The football we played against Leicester, first half, I thought we was okay. Second half, we sort of knew what the script was going to be, really. I think everyone was surprised we was 1-0 up at half-time. But, yeah, they're a good side. We all knew we'd end up losing the game, but 3-2 done us a little bit more justice than it did them, really. But I knew, travelling all that way, we knew what would happen. On to the game on Saturday. I can't see Huddersfield causing us many problems. I think we're a better side than they are. That's why I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to Millwall. And I'm going to go Nisbet and Bradders both to get 1 each again, like they did the other night. Come on, you Lions.
Hi, Millwall Tube. Sorry about the lighting, it's very early in the morning. Just doing my pre-match prediction for Saturday's home game. I believe it's Huddersfield. And a little bit of a post-match assessment of the Leicester game. So we start with the Leicester game. It was a nice surprise to go 1-0 up. I thought we played not bad against a really good team in the first half hour or so. Yeah, it was pretty much what was expected of an away game at for Millwall. So that weren't no surprise really. But coming out in the second half, I don't know, is Edwards going to be like one of them coaches that changes his team from game to game to suit the opposition, which is fine with me if it works, but unfortunately I just don't think he's used to working with the players of this quality, of champ level, so it's not going to work as effective. Now I'm by no means slating the geezer at all, because I think he will come good, but he just got to be a bit wary of things like that, because I don't think we've got that kind of quality to being able to do things like that. So hopefully with a transfer window coming up in the next few weeks, we get a couple of loans in to try and strengthen. It just looks like the players have got no confidence. You could see that from the way Leicester cut through us time and time again in the second half. Pardon me. Also, again, I'm not one to dig out players, but Sarkic from day one, I've said he's not better than Bart. He's not better than Bart whatsoever. He's never given me confidence. He's never shown me anything that will give me the belief that he's a decent number one, because I don't believe he is. So that's a problem position, goalkeeper at the moment. If he's not willing to put Bart in as number one again, then we need another keeper. Yeah, so that's basically that on the Leicester game. And coming up for the prediction for the Huddersfield home game, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Millwall win, and I'm going to go with Nesbitt to get one and Cooper. We need that. We need a win. We need a win for confidence. We need a win for morale. We need a little pick me up basically, and we got to start at home on Saturday. So although it's up to the team to get the fans going, it'd be nice to have a bit more of an atmosphere. So, and that's including myself and everyone. That, I mean, it's all good to say, oh, the fans have got to get them going, but it's up to each individual to put a little bit more effort in as well to support the team. So yeah, come on you Lions.
Hi Millwall Tube, this is my score prediction for the game against Huddersfield at the Den on Saturday. And this is an absolute massive game because it's a real 6-pointer, and it feels weird to say that actually, but there you go, that just tells you about the form recently and where we are on the table. But yeah, it is a big game, and it is a must win, and we need to get back. We need to start winning at home again. We need to start picking up the points. And am I positive we'll win? I feel like we can win, yeah. And I'm going to be optimistic, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 win, and I'm going to say Kevin Nisbet and Duncan Watmore to score. Come on, you Lions.
I'm Millwall Tube. Score predictions video for Saturday's game at home to Huddersfield Town. Things are getting pretty festive around here. I'm preparing for the staff party. Just one problem. I've got to be schizophrenic. Anyway, let's get on with the video. Yeah, Huddersfield Town. But first, let's just touch back on last night. Game of two halves in the very literal sense. We had the first half, and they kind of, their manager, whose name I can't remember, kind of tipped his hat to Joe as if to say, yeah, you won that half, because we did. Lovely goal from Bradshaw. He's got no business to get a header over that guy who was supposed to be marking him. But he just shows positioning's everything with him. You feed him, he'll give you the results. I love Tom Bradshaw. Anyway, we then, I thought, held our own in the first half. Yeah, all right. We had that penalty shout, or they did rather. And then they were running with their arms up to the referee, waving over everything, just thinking, right, if he doesn't give this one, he'll give the next one. But he didn't, even though he was Graham Stroud. Anyway, so second half, it all fell apart, didn't it? They just tweaked their midfield, adjusted their midfield. And the piece that annoyed me more than anything was the amount of space they gave the most dangerous man on the pitch, possibly in that division. The guy who sounds as if he should be working for the National Trust, Dewsbury Hall. They let him advance our back four at least 4 or 5 yards before picking out a peach of a little cross, which left Sarkic in no man's land, and after that there wasn't any way back. But there were a lot of positives to take from that result, and let's take them into Saturday and we'll get on to Huddersfield. They're coming off a defeat. No, sorry, they're coming off a draw and a defeat. And I really do think that if we take the positives from that game, well, ours was last night, and take that into Saturday's game, I think we will win that one. I don't think we'll have to worry too much. Apply the positives and please get the Bartman back in goal. That is an absolute must. I've got nothing against Sarkic, but he's just not a reliable goalkeeper. He's got a touch of the, what we all know who I'm speaking about, who's now weirdly at Norwich. He's got a touch of him about him. Sorry, I can't think of much. I've had a very, very long day. Not least getting the decor out. But Bart would have saved a lot of, and his positioning sense is better than a lot of the stuff which Massimo has been coming out with. I'm not going to have a go at him. It's just that at this point we now need to stop ourselves getting sucked into that bottom three, because make no mistake, Saturday is a real 6-pointer. It really, really is. Even at this stage of the season, we need to win that one to just get us in that little echelon, good word for me, in the middle of the table. So, final score, Millwall 2, Huddersfield 0. Goal scorers, we'll have another one for Tom Bradshaw. Let's see him try and reel that one out again. And I think possibly, let's say that he goes off in the 69th minute. Kevin Nisbet comes on and he seals the deal. So Millwall 2, Huddersfield 0. Come on, you Lions.